When we had our first meeting with Mark, we were deeply impressed by the professionalism.
Mark was the soul of infinite patience.
He's just really super knowledgeable. I mean, I totally put my trust and faith in him without a question. I knew he was looking out for my best interest. And I don't know how I know that, but he just is a stand-up guy, and you just know it once you start working with him.
My name is Mark DuBois. I'm an associate broker with Highland Partners, a new boutique real estate company here in the Montclair area of Oakland. We serve the greater East Bay. They're really part of a wider expansion of Mason McDuffie and Better Homes and Garden. The reason I entered real estate was because it seemed to fit together all the pieces of what I like to do best. Having had experience in retail as a manager, having had experience in sales with technology and so forth. I enjoy interaction, independent interaction with people, and I'm very good at problem solving and taking people through a process. Sometimes I forget what it is I bring to the table, and I actually just look at my own clients' testimonials as sort of feedback on what it is.
Well, it's interesting because when we bought our first house in San Francisco, we went through 5, 6 realtors, never got anybody that we were comfortable with really, and this time we just clicked immediately. He was very clued in, engaged and stuff. So, and after looking at houses with him, it was a lot of fun. He knew what he was doing. Could hang out with him, and he was definitely super knowledgeable. So it was just perfect.
As stressful as I think buying a house probably is for everybody, it definitely helps to have someone on your side who is not pushing you in any direction.
We were a pretty informed buyer. Mark recognized where we were at in the process, and I thought that was really important. And it allowed him to be a proper reflection of what we needed in a realtor. So I think he became the ideal realtor as he worked with us.
I've worked with other realtors. It felt a little invasive, but I think that Mark has the skill to give you some room to decide, while at the same time kind of intervening and giving you the advice when you need it.
Secret to being a great realtor. We all want the answer to that, and it's actually fairly simple. You have to treat the clients according to their needs. You have to interact with them, find out what their needs are, and deliver that. There's a handful of agents that could help any given person. So ultimately, it's who is it that you feel connected with, who feels has your best interest in mind, and I think that was the case with me. The sincerity only comes across by your actions. For someone to trust you, they have to go on nothing but faith, right? You have to demonstrate that you're trustworthy. And apparently I've done that in some of the transactions because my clients are saying that they trust me and would work with me again.
Mark's demeanor. Mark has this wonderful demeanor.
His patience.
He's just a great guy. His personality is so even keeled.
Gave us a sense of reassurance.
He made it as painless as possible for house buying to be, and I will always treasure that.
He would pay attention to our unique needs.
It felt like we're going to have a partner in this process, and he was going to be supportive in decisions that are important in a changing market.
He took the time to get to know us and know what we wanted for both neighborhood, type of house, the must-haves, style, got to know our personalities. He took his time.
You could call him soft-spoken, but in reality there is an intelligence and a wisdom behind this more soft-spoken demeanor, and that appealed to us.
He was such a wonderful asset that I would be more than happy to do anything to help him further his business and to let other people know that if you are in the market for a house, I don't think you could find a better realtor than Mark, not under any circumstance.